shows the good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
101.1 WJRR, Orlando's rock station. This hour is brought to you by our Talkback Weekend. Might score you weekend general admission passes for Welcome to Rockville.
First thing you need to be doing is listening on the free iHeartRadio app.
This weekend, try it out.
Yeah, try out the free iHeart Music app. Again, free. And while you're listening on it, you'll see a little microphone. You click on that when you hear the cue to give a talkback.
Yeah, just say, hey, I want some Rockville tickets. We'll be picking a bunch of you at random this weekend.
Yeah, a lot of tickets to give out. It's our big show coming. Welcome to Rockville. So, again, use the free iHeartRadio app this weekend. Be listening on it and use that little talkback when you get the cue to leave a message.
We go ahead and get the unsavory stuff out of the way first.
God, could you do it quickly?
The entire country was outraged at this story. This 66-year-old drunk who drove her vehicle into the Swan Boat Club in Michigan, Berlin Township, Michigan, where there was a children's birthday party going on. Killed the 4-year-old birthday boy and his 8-year-old sister.
When
Marcella Chidester, 66 years old. When
the sheriff there was giving the press conference, you could hear once he said we have a 4-year-old that has passed and his sibling, 7. You heard the entire crowd just go, and watching that drunk as fast as she was going. Wow.
Tragedy in Oklahoma City. 10-year-old boy wakes up to find that his parents and 3 brothers dead in their home, all fatally shot by dad, who then shot himself.
He left one of them to see it all?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, move on. I don't want to think too hard about that.
Long Island woman, another DUI situation here. She crashes into a vehicle head on, kills one of the occupants of that vehicle, and seriously injures a passenger. Police respond, and Rochelle Lodish then proceeds to steal one of the responding officers' cars and sped off.
They caught her, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. That guy who was killed in that shooting in downtown Orlando by OPD, Michael Dennis, get some more details on him, had been a warrant out for his arrest on charges of attempted murder and aggravated stalking. Dennis had fled after shooting his ex-girlfriend at her apartment earlier this week. So some more details on his deal there. Mm-hmm. Stefan Stearns, after officially being charged with the first-degree murder in Madeline Soto's death in Kissimmee, makes another appearance in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. He didn't bother to show up for his initial court appearance on these charges, just sent his lawyer instead yesterday.
Hopefully he's taken care of in jail.
Yes, taken care of. That was taken care of, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Take that how you will.
How about the 4 women who teamed up to abduct the 6-year-old at knife point? This...
Why would 4 women...
These women apparently are related to the child's father, who lives in Alabama, and I guess he sent them to the Melbourne area, where they drove off with this boy. Luckily, police tracked the group down about 200 miles north in Columbia County, where they were able to track down the whole crew and get the kid back. And then we got 3 Florida guys accused of forging checks and draining thousands from multiple victims' bank accounts. How many times do we see this? 50-year-old Christopher Orfish of Pembroke Pines, 56-year-old Daryl Faison of Miami Gardens, 51-year-old Richard Anthony of North Miami. All, stealing people's identities and draining their bank accounts.
What a perfect last name, Orifice.
Yeah.
Is he the hole?
I have a couple of good items here. I don't want to rain on your Good News Network too hard here and your POW sound effects.
And you'll be happy I have internet this time, so I can open up the Good News Network and do it live in action.
Horizontal recycled diapers are now a thing.
Horizontal.
That means old diapers get turned into new diapers that you can use again. They separate the materials and sterilize them. Supposedly, it's a lot better for the environment.
They obviously did research. It doesn't hurt the kids. I mean,
Minnesota couple named Hannah Buellerman and Alec Hoffman started dating after Hannah ordered food, and Alec was her Grubhub driver. Now they're getting married a year later.
That is great. Yeah, pow. Okay, over to the Good News Network we wander. Look at this. Over in Germany, solar balconies are booming, and you can plug in and install them yourself. So hopefully, if they're in Germany, they'd probably be here sometime. Maybe they're already here.
Those of you new to this segment, and particularly this portion of the segment, it's very short on details.
Well, no, you know that if you're in Germany listening, you can get your solar balcony and plug it in yourself. Oh, 2 big cats from the infamous Tiger King captivity. Whoa, that's a run-on sentence. 2 big cats from infamous Tiger King captivity. They're thriving in San Diego after Sanctuary helped, you ready for this? Help save 69 tigers. 69. Pow! Pluto has a heart on it.
Wait, what?
It has, look, the scientists have figured out why it is, I don't know, but look at Pluto right there. The planet, not the animal, the cartoon
Is it a
character.
planet again?
What?
Is it a planet again?
I don't know. They just said, did you know Pluto has a heart? Scientists solved the mystery. That's not even getting a pal. But this one is 11-year-old uncovered a giant ichthyosaur fossil. It's the largest marine reptile ever found. You think about that. You know, like kids are really into reptiles and fossils and such. And this 11-year-old, that's a kid, right? 11-year-old finds the largest one ever.
What kind was it again?
Ichthyosaur fossil. Pow! That's about spacecraft. I forgot I wrote down a couple on this sheet right here. Those heroes. I'm sure you've seen the footage by now. They've been on every news network. But they were finally on the Good News Network, April 24th. Heroes that pulled the driver from the fiery car over last weekend. Remember that there was guardrail in the way?
Yeah.
And they're pulling the door so hard. I'm doing pulling right now. And they're going, come on. It exploded. They all ran back like you see in the movies. And they pulled the lady right out of the window. She probably was a little sore after that, but pow! Okay. And then this one. We have a Baltimore's Mr. Trash Wheel. Have you ever seen this? You know Baltimore. Have you ever seen Mr. Trash Wheel?
I have not. No, in all of my travels to Baltimore, have not seen Mr. Trash Wheel.
Mr. Trash Wheel it's a little machinery piece that it has eyes on the front of it and wheels on the side, and it's like in a lake or some water mass, and it cruises along and picks up trash with its wheel in the water mass. And a decade of garbage goblin equated. This thing has picked up, Pat, you can laugh all you want, 5.2 million pounds of trash. It needs to get, be a land amphibious vehicle and go through Baltimore streets and pick up some more trash. Pow! And then we're going to close with this little guy. This is awesome, man. At just 19 years old. Wait, hold on. Okay. At just 19 years old, a runner with Down syndrome makes history as the youngest impaired person to finish the London Marathon. That's a huge feat. 19, Down syndrome makes history as the youngest impaired person to finish the London Marathon. Pow!
What about the little Make-A-Wish kid who was there?
Oh, I got the little Make-A-Wish kid, too. We had a Make-A-Wish kid that was a police officer for a day right here in Central
Orlando,
Florida.
OPD, represent.
Yeah. OPD taking great care of the little Make-A-Wish kid. That was awesome, man. Pow!
Biggest pow for last. There you go.
Oh, God, I'm dizzy from powing.
All right. Can you give us one more to launch us towards the commercial-free Workday Rock Block, which is coming up at 8?
That thing is nothing on the Good News Network, but pow!
Lynch and Taco. On demand, download the iHeartRadio app.